Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Figured to load up Palworld again. As you have probably noticed, the name has changed. It is no longer Palworld Fanatic. It is now the Game Fanatic Pope. So it's a little bit more appropriate to my given title on here anyway. Let me know what you guys think about the name change. I know a lot of people weren't thrilled about it and everything, but regardless, we're testing out Palworld here to basically see if stuff has improved since the last time, because it's been about, I want to say 4 or 5 updates since this has really been messed up. And I'll tell you one thing, it is taking a while to load. All right, we've been waiting at this load screen for approximately 3 minutes. Let's try to reload it. Test number 2, see if we actually get it to load up this time. And I'll start a timer as well for this. All right. It took approximately 2 minutes to load. One minute and 53 seconds. Well, I guess hindsight 2020, we're not falling through the ground anymore, and it appears that all the pals are in fact above ground, except for my quivering, which is weird. I need you out of here. I don't care if your sanity's low. So that was one thing that was irritating a lot from me, especially with the Xbox group. Speaking of which, Xbox has been in a state of, I mean, some people haven't had any problems, but a good bit of people have had problems with this. Specifically, the world is still blacked out right now. So, I mean, that I guess just happens. Fortunately, I didn't lose anything from that because I stopped playing for 2 months. And even with me not playing for 2 months, I still have 71 days, 20 hours, and 35 minutes invested into this game. So we add that up, about 1,724 hours invested into this game. As far as testing and breeding and doing different stuff, yada, 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 you guys who have seen my videos know what's up in the past. But I wanted to at least give this a try since they fixed a bunch of stuff. And for the most part, it looks like there has. Now, with the good and the bad, good thing, came out on PlayStation, so that's more of a player base that they're bringing out. I'm not sure if Nintendo will technically be putting out a cease and desist order for them to stop like having the game out for sale, considering the litigations against them for patent infringement, not copyright infringement. I know that something similar happened with that with Dark and Darker, but that's like a direct copy, or was a direct copy, and they had claimed that they had used source code and yada yada yada. So regardless of that, I know what is going to happen, and I'm hoping that it doesn't. I don't know, maybe Pocket Pair can shed a little bit of light on this. It's definitely going to slow down updates. Like, we're not going to see very many updates coming out for the game for a little bit. I'd give it probably a good like 3 to 6 months from now, and it's been 2 months since their last major update, but they did port it over to the PlayStation, so that's kind of cool. One thing that I will mention is that currently I am playing on Xbox, and those of you who have known that I've been playing on Xbox, but after this past patch that went through, an update that happened a while back, I mean, it's hard for me to justify to continue to play on Xbox. So what I've done is, back at September 9th of this year, which today is the 26th, I went ahead and ordered a computer, Starforge specifically, and I got a pretty beefy one from what I'd ordered. Dropped a significant amount of money. How much is not really concerning, but it is a significant amount of money. I also got a keyboard and mouse from them as well. But one thing that I'm going to nitpick about, because I will say this, that the third-party app that they make you download is known as Shop. They make you download that app to track the progress with the PC and where it's being shipped and shipping numbers and stuff. Well, I have not received any information other than it has been ordered, and it was supposed to be delivered between the 19th and the 24th. So this past Tuesday. We're at Thursday now. I did contact customer service, and they did give me an update basically stating that they got behind in September due to dealers that they were working with as far as having parts and everything. So hopefully that gets done correctly. You guys are wondering about my thoughts on the whole situation with Nintendo and everything. I think it's bull crap. Not very happy with it. Nintendo's being giant bullies for no reason, and it's pointless. But specifically with the Starforge, they said that I should hear something by the end of the week. We're at Thursday. Still got another day. At the latest, they said if they hit another hiccup, then they'll be able to let me know at the beginning of the week next week if I do not have any shipping information. Now, with that being said, the customer service people were very transparent with me with what's going on. I appreciate that, especially with me asking. But one thing that I am going to nitpick, like I had said before about Starforge and Asmongold, this is directed at you. With my order of the very expensive desktop, the mouse and keyboard, I got 2 free games with that. Now, one is Star Wars Outlaw. Now, we've heard a lot of stuff about Star Wars Outlaw, or their lack of, especially from good old Asmongold. The other one that we've heard a lot of, we'll say takes, is on the Assassin's Creed Shadows. And recently, and I will be contacting customer support about this, but specifically I am going to mention this now. Assassin's Creed Shadow, with Ubisoft's whole direction, they've delayed it till February of next year. So what does that mean for that in particular game? Like I said, I'm going to ask customer service about it, but I'm going to direct it at Asmon. Why are you... I understand that these are gimmies. I mean, Star Wars Outlaws is still $70 on the Xbox, and getting that game for free is, I guess, kind of nice, but with the reviews of it and everybody else talking complete and utter crap about it, why are these the 2 games that were given away? It's kind of like a punch to the willy. Definitely a punch to the willy. So yeah, just a question. Hopefully somebody can shed some light on that for me, and especially with them delaying it, I don't know what that means for the pre-order that's with this Assassin's Creed Shadow. I mean, I actually want to play Assassin's Creed Shadow, regardless of the controversy that's gone out about it, yada, yada, yada. I don't give a crap. And if I'm going to be getting Star Wars Outlaw, I might as well play the game and give my due diligence to it and give like a performative review to it to see how it actually plays and everything like that. I plan on doing and branching out of Palworld more. That's why the game or the name changes there. We have posted 2 videos. One was like a comedy kind of thing, and the other one was kind of like a beginner's guide. I think I might start doing like in-depth reviews. And the reason being is because a lot of these review companies, IGN, so on and so forth, are not giving proper reviews. And I understand that they're like even on the low end, that there are games that are much worse than what this is, but a 7 out of 10 for Star Wars Outlaws, with them giving them a 7 with as much bad information that I've heard about it, I'm wondering what they saw in the game specifically to give it that number, because that is above average. Now, I would understand if you were comparing games like this to, you know, those other crappy games that come out, like the Banana Clicker or Cookie Clicker or something like that. Like, okay, the game functions, but there's nothing here. But that's not what they're doing. They're reviewing mostly AAA games, and that's where most of their reviews come out, about those AAA games. And if they're doing that, then they need a different set of standards. So I feel like I shall fill that void by coming out with my own stuff. Now, I will do my damnedest to have no biasy with any of my reviews. I'm fairly honest when it comes to games like that. Now, there are games that I don't specifically like, but that I can see what the in particular attraction is to those games as far as them being something that someone might play. And with the review system that I'm going to be doing like performative or performance abilities, like in other words, how well the game plays. I'm going to be doing a like story and or multiplayer functionality along with like how it plays as well. And then overall story, whether I like it or not. And then an opinionated one. So I'll have like 4 points of like 0 to 10 or 1 to 10 as far as the ratings go. And I'll come up with something. I might wing some stuff or add some stuff or take some stuff out. We will go about it the way that we want to. And hopefully with this, I'll become a trusted name. But yeah, it seems like the Xbox version of it is doing fine. I don't have any hiccups here. We can check on the other bases, check on the breeding base, see what that's doing. We got all the Anubis here. We got our beef going. And we have our Blazamut going down here on the bottom. All these are 100 IVs too, and they're perfect breeding pairs. These guys are cooking. I think I was building those guys to go after Bella Noir, the Ultra, just to see what kind of damage we can pull out. But yeah, I'm not sure how much I actually want to come back to this game for a little bit, because I put in so many hours into it and there's really not too much to do other than what I've shown. The Is It Worth It videos were really fun. They're good, but the amount of time that it takes to go through and test all that stuff is about like a decent amount of time depending on them. I mean, we got rid of most of the harder ones to do, and with the chickens and everything being bred, with what I got going on over here is for the farming district that I got going on. Well, this is the mining district. Whoops. Well, hey, they're at least moving. Before, like, they wouldn't get unstuck. That's good. Mining district's fine. Getting a lot of quartz. How much quartz do we have? Decent amount. And we got some wood going as well, which is unnecessary, but we'll check main base as well. Oh yeah, this is the farming base. They seem to be producing pretty well. And like I said, this is going to be a farming district, so I'm going to be doing cows, chickens, and bee guards, I believe I said. They got a decent amount of stuff in there. A lot of stuff going on in there. Well, all in all, I believe I'm kind of happy with the end result that's going on now. A lot of stuff here. This is main base. Oh no, this is the sushi farm. I can't tell because all of it's like still locked away. Yeah, sushi farm's looking good. And go ahead and get some dew mud stuff if we really want to. I just really need them to come out with a bigger incubator, or maybe an auto incubator like they did with the butcher machine and everything. Something to that degree. That's really what I'm waiting on, because it's just too many eggs for me to open, and that's all I do on here. And it's getting kind of tiresome. That's why I've been branching out and doing other stuff. No. Well, Bella took care of that. That's not good. Yeah, the Orzics are not exactly leveled up to take the stuff over here. That's why I have the Bella Noir Libero over here as the protector, and you didn't do that good of a job now, did you? Those of you who have watched me quite a bit know how much I've bred in this stuff and everything. And I mean, just with the Blazemuts, as you can see there, captured and or bred 2,317. The new ones, the Blazemut Ryus, I'm at 908. Hell Zephyrs 788. 1,949 of the Astegons. 3,961 of the Yormantides. 2,696 of the Yormantide Ignises. 2,098 of the Lylines. Bred 779 of the Orzics, 383 Shadowbeaks, 514 Frost Stallions, 941 Frost Stallion Nox, 2,440 Jet Dragons, 562, 570 something, 985 of the new one. Bred 2,515 of the Shroomer Nox, 2,454. Like, you get the point. I've bred like everything, just about everything in here to a nauseating number. Like, I believe if you add up everything that I've bred in this game, I've easily bred and or captured about 30,000 plus pals. Easily 30,000 plus pals now. So yeah, we'll check out main base for the last little bit here. I mean, it seems like everything's still going good now, so that's a positive for Xbox players. I've had reports from people that are on the Series S as well that it's working fine for them. Now, one thing that I did notice is that they turned down the render, so I think that's one thing that they did specifically for Xbox to kind of like combat a lot of the things. Like, the trees don't look like trees until you get like right up on them. As far as that goes, yeah, it's still really laggy with the viewing cages, but I think that's never gonna be fixed. Well, whatever it is, I believe it's dead. What the world? Kelpsies go all the way out there for. Once I get this PC, then I'm going to transfer everything over from the Xbox to the PC version, because, I mean, that's the main reason why I got the PC in the first place. And now with these litigations and allegations and stuff like that coming towards Pocket Pair for the patent infringement stuff, I don't know what's going to happen. So I literally need to branch out for myself and for my own, like, well-being of trying to stay somewhat relevant. I know I only got small grouping of subs here, but I appreciate every single one of y'all regardless, and hopefully we can see some better things. You guys have any in particular games that are on PC or Xbox, currently on Xbox, that you guys want me to do a review on? By all means, drop a comment down below, let me know, and I'll do at least like 50-hour run-throughs of whatever you guys want to point out maybe I should try to do. If you guys like this video, drop a like. If you guys like this channel, drop a sub. There will be more to come, and hopefully a little bit more often. I have been in a bit of a rut with this in particular stuff that had happened, trying to find stuff to do. And don't forget to join me over on the Twitch stream at Pope You and the Pope at twitch.tv. Link will be in the description. And if you guys want to join the Discord, then you guys can do that too. Other than that, keep you Willy washed. We'll see you guys later. Peace out.